Music lovers of all ages were recently treated to a walk down memory lane when the big 80s Rewind Festival hit the stage at Bitec in Bangkok. We were here to see some of the biggest stars of the day. 25 to 30 years ago, this is what they looked like. Johnny Hates Jazz. Belinda Carlisle. The Village People.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Spandau Ballet.
So true, funny how it seems, always in time, but never in line for dreams.
And the young Rick Astley. The event organisers included Thai singing sensation Byrd Bunnag.
Now, you were a kid of the 80s. I guess that's when your music was probably really popular here in Thailand too.
Yeah, absolutely. I was in my second year of college when we came to Thailand with my friend and I, Byrd and Hart, and we released our first album in '85. And I still remember being in Thailand and going to the clubs back then, the Palace and Freak Out, and listening to Shattered Dreams by Johnny Hates Jazz, or walking around and hearing Heaven on Earth and Circle in the Sand of Belinda Carlisle. Yes, I am.
Well, Byrd, you're responsible for all this tonight, aren't you?
Yes, I'm happy to say that I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
We're part of the We Are One Media group, and we thought that it would be a good time to actually bring in a lot of 80s artists that I think if you listen to the songs, you will know all their songs. Even the younger kids, if they don't know the name of the band or the singer, if they hear the music, they'll know it. It's a classic.
Fans from several generations dressed the part and arrived ready to turn back time.
Well, the big 80s Rewind Festival has attracted a lot of fans here tonight. Who have we got here?
My name's Jo.
Jo, who have you come here to see tonight?
Well, I was a huge fan of Spandau Ballet in the 80s. Also, one of my best friends loved Rick Astley, so we sang a lot of Rick Astley songs when I was about 16.
Wow, now who are you here to see tonight?
Spandau Ballet. Tony Hadley, very exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, were you into that whole big hair thing, the whole romantic thing?
Leg warmers, the whole works.
Yeah.
True was my wedding song.
Oh, wow, wonderful. So what's the song that you're going to get up and sing to tonight? I mean, do you have one in mind?
I reckon Never Gonna Give You Up, Rick Astley. If he does that, I'm going to have a boogie.
You all look fantastic. So who are you here to see tonight?
Rick Astley.
All right, you're a huge fan, yeah?
I love Rick Astley.
Yeah. What's your favourite song?
I'm never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Brilliant. What about you guys?
Belinda Carlisle.
Oh, yeah.
And A Place on Earth.
Yeah. I love the hair. It looks fabulous.
Thank you, I love it too. I cannot take it off.
All day.
All day.
Now, you're obviously a Village People fan, is that right?
Absolutely, I love them.
Is it Mr. Construction Worker is your favourite?
Yes, definitely.
Why is that?
Because he's strong, a real man.
Well, people have travelled from far and wide to get to this concert tonight, and this group's come up from Pattaya, so good to see you here.
Hi, nice to see you, Raine.
Now, who are you here to see tonight?
Well, Tony gave us the tickets, but of course we're here to see everybody.
Which song are you going to be singing to the most, do you think?
Oh, God. Yeah, absolutely. I even put the words on Facebook all week for Never Gonna Give You Up, so everybody knows them word for word. So we've been practicing for a week.
Now, I happen to think that 80s music is the best music ever. What about you?
Johnny Hates Jazz for me.
Yeah.
Turn back the clock.
We're all turning back the clock tonight a bit, aren't we?
We'd love to turn back the clock, I think everybody, yeah. We're doing it tonight, definitely.
What about you? Who's your favourite tonight?
Oh, I'd say Belinda Carlisle. Oh, I loved her music. Yeah.
Girls just went out.
Oh,
What about you?
I'd It's got to be Rick Astley.
Rick Astley, hey? Yeah, he was wonderful.
Brian Ferry.
But he's not here tonight, I'm sorry to say.
Brian Ferry was here tonight.
First on stage was Johnny Hates Jazz, who proved they still have what it takes to thrill a crowd.
Giving me nothing but shattered dreams, feel like I could run away from this city.
Belinda Carlisle, the former lead singer of the GOGo's, is now in her mid-50s and still sings like an angel.
I think that most of my songs have just been inspired by real life, and there's not one song that I can't identify with, a person or a place or an event. So they're all very personal.
We can't show you the village people, but as you can see, everyone still knows the words and actions for YMCA. For me, the real treat was seeing Tony Hadley, lead singer of Spandau Ballet.
All I can say is, I'm sorry Spandau Ballet never came here. It's, don't ask me why, I don't know, but kind of crazy thing really. But it's great to be here, thank you very much. Thank you for a lovely warm welcome, and I love your headband.
Backstage, he was just as cool.
All right, we're backstage here at the Big 80's Rewind Festival with Tony Hadley, and it's so great to see you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, good to be here.
Yeah.
It's we were just saying that I've been here a few times now, so I can't say I know the place really well, but yeah, I know Bangkok quite well, and always have a good time. People are very friendly, lovely, and I kind of picked up a couple of words last time I was there.
What words did you pick up?
Only the simple ones, sabadika and cup on cup.
Very good.
Because you can't say cup on car if you're a bloke.
That's right. Oh, you learned it right then.
Yeah, I got it right, because the first time people just laughed at me, but so yeah, no, it's good, and I love the food. God, the food is gorgeous. Yeah.
I know, you got to watch what you eat here. You go crazy.
I know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, and then we're off to Koh Chang after this to a bit of a holiday. So,
brilliant.
Yeah, I've been to Krabi, and so I know it quite well.
So you're on stage here with some great names of the 80s. I mean, what's it like
Don't even worry about that. They're used.
Yeah, that lot.
Yeah, that lot. We don't talk about that.
But are you enjoying, this sort of get together and the music of that time?
To be honest, I like doing festivals. It's really good fun, and I mean, for a long time I was doing sort of theatre tours in the UK and stuff like that, and then I just decided one day, I thought, I kind of found that I was just doing festival, tour after tour after tour, and so I just decided that I actually want to do festivals. So I'm lucky enough that I do festivals all over the world, and it could be Italy, Spain, Germany, or Thailand, or whatever. And I just love it because, we'll get together. Sometimes it can be with different bands and everything. And we have a good rapport between us backstage, and we have a few drinks, just a couple. And it's good fun, it's good laugh, They're all great guys and girls.
So true, funny how it seems, always in time, never in line for dreams.
Head over heels, went toe to toe. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound.
I mean, it's obviously the music of the 80s seems to inspire still people today, young people as well. Yeah, why do you think that is?
Do you know, I don't really know. I mean, all I can say is that I suppose, in a way, it was the last unique decade in terms of fashion and music, where the two were kind of sort of, you couldn't separate, intrinsically linked, if you like. And even now you're getting a lot of kids going back and going retro and getting into the music. The same as I did getting into the Beatles and Bill Haley and the Comets and stuff, and Cream and Led Zepp. a lot of kids are doing that now. But
It's not retro for me though.
Well,
or for you actually.
I suppose not. I mean, for me, it's if I don't do True and Golden Through the Barricades, they're going to shoot me.
Yeah.
So, and I'm very proud of those songs, and that's the reason why I'm here now.
Bangkok, sing to me.
But I don't get stuck in the past. I'm not one of these nostalgic kind of people who goes, oh, they were the best days and that was the best music, because I do think there's some fantastic music, out today, and there's some cracking bands that are really, really good. And I'm working on new material for a new album out in October. I'm working with new young writers and stuff like that. So it's kind of, although I'm doing this, I'm very much in 2013.
Yeah.
And that's important,
Do you still go on the road with the whole band?
Spandau.
You did get together,
We
I guess,
got back
in
together
2009.
again, we got back together in 2009 till June 2010. And it was great. I mean, it was, God, how many years were we apart? A long time. There was a big fallout, which everybody knows about. It's pretty well documented. When we finally buried the hatchet, it was quite a kind of a relief, I think, to all of us that we managed to do that. And we did have a good time. We had a great time. We went on tour, I think, for 9 months, and it was a good laugh. Sadly, we didn't come to Thailand. Don't ask me why. I don't book the gigs, but we should have done. But it was good. It was great fun. And, we may get back together again. What we had was kind of unique, and it's never going to be exactly the same again. But getting back together again every now and again is a good crack. So, 2009, maybe 2014, 2015, we might say, do you fancy a jaunt around the world?
Yeah, why not? Something to look
have
forward to.
Have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Because we've all got our own projects, and I'm really happy being Tony Hadley, the solo artist. I've got a really well-established band that have been with me for years. I love doing this kind of stuff. It's good fun. And like I say, I've got a new album with new material, which is very much not set in the past, set in present day. So,
Speaking about the past, though, do you still have a bit of a giggle looking back at the haircuts?
Oh, God,
and yeah, seriously.
The thing is, though, I mean, what's amazing about it is that at the time you thought, oh man, I'm so wicked, I look so cool and everything else. And you did, because that was what was happening. I mean, and the whole thing was that you did want to go down the road with makeup on and your hair dyed and looking like Robin Hood. And you did want the guy with the bowler hat to go, God, man, send him in the army. That's what youth's about. That's what 19, 20-year-olds... I mean, the shock factor in music isn't there anymore, Marilyn Manson, see Alice Cooper. It's kind of nothing's shocking anymore in terms of nudity or swearing on TV and on bands. I mean, and also I'm now the generation, the parental generation, that saw the Pistols and saw all those kind of bands and the Clash and the Buzzcocks. So I don't get shocked.
Yeah, I don't get shocked either.
Exactly.
I actually used to dress like this, which is really scary.
Yeah, that's fine. So there's a fly going around. So that's cool.
So life's good, yeah?
Well, you don't want to work too hard, do you?
No, we don't.
It's like, you want to have a laugh, and you do want to spend time with your family. But I still, for me, I'm still like a kid in a sweet shop. I get very excited about being on stage. That, for me, wherever it is the high point.
The finale of the night was Rick Astley, who retired from music at the age of 27 and then returned to the stage in his mid-40s, his big, unique voice still intact.
I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. If you are, never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and
I retired when I was really young. I retired at the age of 27, I think. We had a daughter, and I really wanted to be at home for a lot of, her upbringing and stuff. I'd say 7 or 8 years I've been performing live again. But I don't really release records anymore properly, so there isn't all that messing around to do. I just get to go and play live.
His career had a resurgence after the YouTube gag called Rick Rolling, which saw his song Never Gonna Give You Up sent across the web as a trick playback video.
I don't think I've seen this.
I'm getting excited. This is an internet video I haven't seen. I hate you so much. Can I get a little volume? Can I touch the button? Touch it. Oh, you sons of... No! No! I refuse! I didn't see anything!
Basically, if you receive an email and there's a link in the email and you might think it's some link to somebody's scoring. It could be anything. It could be a trailer. You think it's going to be something that you want to watch, and you click it, and instead you get me singing "Never Gonna Give You Up." And and it sort of died away a bit now, obviously. But a few years back, it was. I think it got so big at one point that YouTube, on April 1st, April Fool's Day, everything that you clicked on the front of the YouTube page rickrolled you basically.
So the 80s might be retro for some and feel just like yesterday for others. But there's no doubt the music of the time will inspire us for many more years to come.